aire. Yo quiero una canción que me lleve a amarte. Aire.
Hi everyone, this is Iliana, the Violet Flame Oracle. Thank you for coming back to my channel today. Welcome to the new subscribers and those of you who are cross-watching and are back to my channel. I appreciate your continued love and light and support. With that being said, this is going to be a special reading for the upcoming week on love and romance for all air signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For specific messages for each zodiac sign, those are now on my new Violet Flame Oracle gumroad.com channel. All the links are in the link tree in my bio, and they will be in the description box below as well. Okay, but as always, any link at all that you need about me, for me, to get in touch with me, to book a reading, to purchase crystals or Reiki sessions, always in the link tree, in the link in my bio. Okay, I have cleared myself in the space in the cards, meditated, and set intention for you as I shuffled all the decks I'm going to use. So what you'll notice is something new that I will be doing going forward in all my readings that are video recorded, is that I will do that so that there's not additional shuffling during the video, okay? Unless, of course, I'm guided to, especially if I'm guided to pull out a new deck in the middle. Now, I have been guided to use The Art of Love Tarot by, let's see here, Denise Jarvie, and the artwork is by Tony Carmine Salerno, for all air signs. So there may be additional messages within the imagery of these cards. Pay close attention for additional messages you may receive intuitively. Now, I'm trying to, I feel like there's something else I need to say. Moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and get right into your reading, and I'm going to pull the cards to get the messages, okay? I will be cutting the deck on camera, all of the decks on camera, so that you see what cards come out. I feel it's important for me to let you know, and I don't know why, but I guess someone who's watching needs to know this. I have been a part of the tarot community for over 15 years, okay? I am a clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairaudient, and clairsentient person, which means that I receive and channel messages with all my 5 senses, but mostly claircognizantly. I receive them in thought, in my own voice, as if it were my own thought. But I know I'm channeling because it's information that I would no other way be able to know. Now, moving forward, let's get this card out here. Let's get these messages out for all air signs regarding your love life, okay? Romance, love, connections for the upcoming week or whenever you're guided to see this. Okay, so right away, I see that some of you are going to be surprised by a pregnancy. I feel that somehow you already know this, which is why it's coming out. Archangel Michael and my guardian angel, who I channel with, as well as from the divine, I've only asked to receive messages for highest good that the viewers are already aware of or intuitively know. They've seen the signs, even if they're refusing to see the signs, okay? So I feel like you already know at this point. You've been now surprised with this child that's on the way, okay? Or the person you are connected with has a child on the way, and it may have been a surprise for them. But ultimately what we have here, okay, is your doubts and your fears are unfounded. There is another person that is perturbing your relationship, and then we have a child with surprise at the bottom of the deck. The surprise may be this third-party energy, which does not necessarily have to be a person. It could be work. It doesn't have to be a romantic involvement. It could be family or relatives or friends. And there could be a child involved. Okay? There could be a second pregnancy involved. So if it's that you don't want to be pregnant, then perhaps take precautions. Okay? Now, before getting into your energy, as I was being guided to select the tarot deck that I was going to use, I was guided to use a different deck to this one, but it's a much smaller deck. And now I'm receiving the channels, I'm channeling the cards clairvoyantly. I'm seeing them in my third eye, and I'm seeing why they wanted me to use that deck. I still have it here on the side, so I am going to have to pull some extra cards from there. But I've already gone ahead and put your energy in here, so I'm going to start with this, as I was guided to use this as an alternative. What Spirit wants you to know about this situation. Okay? Now, if you don't know about a third person, then this is not for you. Okay? This is about, these messages are for people who already know. So if you already knew about a third person, but were unsure, this is your confirmation. If you already knew about a pregnancy or a child, you know, being involved in your situation, in fact, this child could be the third person. Okay? So maybe there's a child that you or your person are connected to that is causing some sort of concern in your connection. It doesn't have to be a new baby, is also what I'm getting. But you already know about this. So this is not a surprise to you, okay? First card out, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Five of Hearts, which is the Five of Cups. And then we have the Two of Swords. I did see this card as I was shuffling. I also saw the Nine of Swords, which is the card that called my attention to this deck to begin with. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Stars, which is the Eight of Wands. We have a surge of energy. So there's fast movement, communication about something that could be, well, there's a decision to make here, and it could be a hurtful one, okay? Or one where in the past you made a decision and it was a hurtful one. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles here, okay, this is about self-mastery. This is about preparation. This is also about abundance and independence, okay? So what I'm seeing here is, and I'm going to move this a little up just so I can get the messages beneath it, because I'm being called to give you the timelines that have come up. So we have new moon. We just wrapped up a full moon in Virgo, and we're approaching a new moon. So from here to the new moon, this surprise is going to come through, or this communication is going to come through, or things are going to move quickly, and that in itself is a surprise because you didn't see it coming. Okay? The quick movement, the surge of energy within your connection. Okay? So we have September, 5 months, and January. Those may be specific timelines for some of you. Only take what resonates, okay? There might be a birthday in here, September, January, 5 months. The new moon, check the lunar calendar to see what day it falls on, okay? That might be something specific for you as well. But ultimately, okay, Two of Stars, child. So this child is currently a block in your connection, okay? Whether this is a new pregnancy, maybe it's an unplanned pregnancy, which is why we have surprise, or maybe you want children but your person doesn't, or vice versa. I'm also getting that, okay? And I feel that you were not completely aware about that. I don't know why. I feel like maybe your person or you changed your minds about having children, and that is causing some sort of fallout or shock, challenge in your connection, okay? Because we do have communication here. But ultimately, we have this information about a third party causing sorrow and grief and loss. But the Five of Cups is about the past, okay? Regret, guilt of the past, of things not having gone how you wanted them to go. So this third party energy is past energy, okay? Which is probably why you're having doubts and fears about this new beginning with your person. You're at a stalemate about either having children or creating something new with them. After a surge of energy in your connection, it's like things rapidly grew between you. And I'm also guided to see the tree here and the tree here, even though this is a Pentacles energy and this is a Wands energy, okay? So, and with the moon there again, the new moon. That's a new moon. We have new moon surprise. I feel like some of you are going to be surprised by someone returning. Someone returning now that you've worked on yourself, you've healed from whatever happened in the past, possibly a block to moving things forward with this person because of children somehow. This could even have to do with work. One of you work with children, and you know, your work took you away energetically from this connection in the past. That was the third person, your career, your life path, your purpose. And so things didn't grow how you wanted them to. And instead, you or your person or both of you shifted your focus onto yourself. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and quickly grab the other deck that I was guided to use originally. It's the Morgan Greer Tarot. I am going to have to shuffle this a little bit because I was not anticipating using this deck after all. Mostly because it's a smaller deck, so I wanted a larger deck that you would all be able to see. But let's see here. What are the additional messages here for all air signs, Spirit? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding their love and romance for the upcoming week or whenever they're guided to see this. Additional messages, clarifications, confirmation regarding this message here, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel free to fast forward. I've been guided to shuffle 3 more times. 3 may be a special number for you. I'm getting a lot of 3s lately, and I feel that's also co-creation. And here's co-creation, okay? With the child card and the crane. One more shuffle. Bear with me. All air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's pull 3 cards here for clarifications, confirmations. Oh, look at that. Those cards want to stay behind. So there you go. The cards already came out. Okay, we have Strength, the Moon, and the 3 of Swords. Sorry, the 3 of Wands. I don't know why I read that as the 3 of Swords above the 2 of Swords. So this is like a great pain for you, for whoever this is resonating. The loss of your connection, because maybe the loss of a child, the loss of a child that grew distance between you and your person. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Oh my God, I saw this card in my eye, in my third eye, and that's why I was guided to this deck. And you saw that these were actually at the bottom, and when I picked them up, I put them on top as they were selected to be used. And so the next bottom card would have been over here, but instead this one came down at the bottom to be revealed by having dropped these 3 cards behind. So Spirit truly wanted you to receive a message from this deck. Now, something important about this deck, and this is one of the reasons I channel with this deck, and so do other readers. The Lovers in this deck, there's absolutely no chance to be able to say that there's a third party involved here, because this male and female energy, masculine and feminine energies, are engrossed in one another. They're looking at one another eye to eye. They're holding one another. They're in a field of peace lilies, which are peace and sexuality, intimacy, sensuality as well. And when we have the Lovers, we have a divine union, a deep heart connection. Beneath the moon, I see this as a feminine energy, okay? Divine feminine. So you may be dealing with a soulmate or twin flame or a divine connection, you know, however you resonate, where there may have been a loss of a child, whether it was a loss of a child within this connection or not. But now there's a return. So here's the return of this person, your beloved, coming back, okay? I feel things are going to move quickly with the 8 of Wands, or you've been communicating back and forth, okay? But their return could be a surprise to you. So we have Strength over the 9 of Pentacles. I feel that you're being guided to let go of these fears and doubts that are not founded, and have strength and forgiveness for your person. Maybe the way they handled the topic of children or the loss of a child that really hurt you. Maybe you feel they weren't there for you, because we have that fear again. And the fear is coming up as the third person, as the third party, I should say. The fear is coming up as the third party. So it's almost like this fear and regret from the past. Okay? Let me see how I can do this. I just want to make sure it's still on camera. Give me a second. So this fear and regret from the past, okay, because this Five of Cups, again, is past energy, is what killed this connection, okay? You guys needed to heal. You needed to heal. They needed to heal. There was forgiveness that was needed. These fears needed to be healed. It was a block to creating something new with you, to bringing into creation what you were manifesting. But ultimately, there's a return here. There's a reconciliation here that is coming into view very soon, very quickly. May have already begun, may have come to you as a surprise, but ultimately there's forgiveness and healing that is still necessary. Okay, so if this reconciliation is something you desire, then you truly do need you truly need to let go of the past. Okay? That brings me to a very strong quote that I've been channeling lately for the collective. And it's, learn from the past, don't live in it. So once again, learn from the past, don't live in it. And I channeled a message on that, and I posted it to my Instagram. So go there, Violet Flame Iliana, on my personal Instagram. It might also be on Violet Flame Oracle, to read the caption and get the channeled guidance. Okay, so now let's see here what additional message, guidance, clarification Spirit has for you using the Lenormand deck. The Lenormand deck usually tends to be more specific. So here are the clouds again, your doubts, your fears. Here's this love. Maybe it's unknown to you. Look, Lovers, Moon, Heart, Surprise. So after a loss that you didn't think you were going to have love again. Look at that. The Mice, anxiety. I did see the Nine of Swords when I was shuffling the Art of Love tarot deck. After a loss, okay? A loss that you feel something was taken from you, which again I feel is this child, or the opportunity to be a parent, or the opportunity to start something fresh and clean with this person, or all three, however this resonates with you. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck. But we have here in this return, we have the Sun. Now the Sun is about happiness and abundance and happy endings. In the tarot, the Sun is about children as well. But in the Lenormand is about joy and happiness that is coming in for you and coming in quickly. It might come in as a surprise to you. And where there was confusion in the past, okay, there is still some confusion now, which is unfounded. These fears and these doubts, they're unfounded because there is true love here. There is true love here with your person, okay? There's a strong true love bond that's going to bring in, with the Three of Wands, happiness and joy in your connection. And you're unfoundedly worried. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Moonology deck here to get advice and guidance from Spirit for you on your situation, air signs. If this hasn't been resonating with you, then I would check out the specific zodiac readings over on Gumroad that are one for each zodiac sign: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, and other placements as well. So you'll want to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus too. Especially if you're dealing with someone else, you'll want to check out their signs, or if you're a cross watcher, okay? Now let's see what the advice here is from Spirit on your situation. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? And we have the energy is gaining momentum. This card did come up in one of the readings over there on Gumroad. I can't remember what sign it was. Actually, no. It's here on YouTube because I'm only using the Moonology deck on YouTube. So in one of the other channels, on one of the other videos that I posted for September 21st through September 27th, the energy is gaining momentum. Okay? So this, here we have energy gaining momentum with this surge of energy with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this person is coming in very soon and very quickly. Okay? I feel that they've healed and they want this new love with you, or rather this new phase of love with you. And if it has to do with the child or the loss of a child, then that's still something you need to heal and decide on how this is going to affect your connection when the opportunity comes for reconciliation. Okay? I feel like you might be dealing with a fire sign, or you have a fire sign in your chart, or your person does, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I have the Sun. I have Strength, which is Leo. We have Gemini, which is the Lovers. Okay? But all these wand energies, and I see the Sun when I see these cards, this card, you know, it's no surprise that the Sun came out. So there's a potential here for happiness and true love. You're just going to have to make a decision about this connection and heal the last of this so that when this person comes in, you are both on the same page, because I see that things are going to move quickly for you. Okay? Again, if it's that you don't want children and you've both decided that, then you're going to need to take the precautions, because I'm seeing this. There's a lot of fire and passion, and things are going to move quickly for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and the individual special readings that I have done over on Gumroad that have special 5D higher self messages from your beloved for you by zodiac sign. Okay, that's over on Gumroad. All the links are in the link tree in my bio, and I want to send you all much love and light, many blessings from my heart to yours.